Okay, well, welcome back to Tony's Mountain Laurel Designs Trailstar pitching clinic. This is going to be a quick one, hopefully. Now, I've pitched the Trailstar. This is the brand new version, and the new version is longer in the hem, but not this way. It's the same length this way, but it's longer in the hem. And it does pitch marginally differently to the old version, and not quite as easily as the old version, in that the old version you could get drum tight pretty much 100% of the time. Now with the new version, I do notice that you do get a few little creases here and there on a higher pitch. When you pitch lower, you tend not to get those creases. Now, the clinic is this. If you want a long or a higher pitch, then you do have to pitch higher off the ground. Now, you might be able to pitch low to the ground, but I don't think that you can if you have a high pitch. So the higher the pitch, the longer your lines need to be. And I would say that a high pitch like this, you are realistically looking as a summer pitch anyway. And if you're pitching in long grass like this, then quite likely the grass and the terrain itself will be giving you, some wind protection around you. Now, I did have quite a bit of slack in here and the other side, but it's relatively easy to sort out. You just still, with the older version, you just need to to bundle all your slack to the front. So in other words, just move this peg. As you can see there, it's not exactly straight, so just move that peg just marginally, to the right. Not at a ridiculous degree, but just ever so slightly off center. So like 5 degrees off center, and that moves your slack this way. And then obviously this line here, just move this line, again. That one probably pretty much is straight, because once you get to the front here, keep it straight, maybe slightly off center towards the door, and then obviously you can give yourself quite a high door there. And then obviously, because the wind is blowing towards us, it doesn't really matter that this side is way off the ground. Like I said, this is a summer pitch. This is not a winter pitch. And obviously, if the storms, we've got a frog hopping around here. There, can you see that frog? Like that. So we've got a little bit of David Attenborough going on here. Anyway, so that's kind of the trick. Give yourself long lines and expect it to be pitched, higher off the ground when you have, a long, when you've got a long center pole. Because what I've done with this pitch, as you can see, the ground here is not particularly forgiving, to say the least. So you can quite clearly see that here, there's nowhere to sleep here. So I've effectively made it that I'll be sleeping here, right at the back here. Now there is a bit of a dip under there, so I might need to put my coat under there. And obviously, you know, you do have quite a high, you know, quite a high thing back there, but it's not the perfect spot for lying down, one has to say. But I think with a coat or something, it's one night. But I think for, it's very lumpy bumpy under there, it's really quite unpleasant there, to be honest. But I'm here now, and I'm not I'm here now and I'm not shifting. So anyway, I just wanted to do this as a, you know, as a short but quick video, you know, for you. If you want, you know, if you want a higher, you know, pitch, you know, then just give yourself longer, lines, and then you can get that higher pitch. And obviously, you know, with this gap here, again, it doesn't really matter, because you can, there's grasses here is giving you protection, the grass over there will be giving some protection, so it's really just this gap here. So just stick your, you know, just stick your pack there, and you should be fine. And like I said, it's you know, it's not exactly, you know, horrendous weather at the moment. Oh, let's see. We better go and find some. We better go and find some water for Lassie, I think. This was a short, quick Trailstar pitching information. I think the main thing is I don't think that on a very, very high pitch that you're going to pitch it to the ground. If you want to pitch it to the ground, and that's like your storm mode, and then you're going to have, you know, then you're going to drop this center pole down, you know, to about 1 meter, 1.10 m, just, you know, practice between that kind of height. And obviously, if you want it pitched to the ground all the time, just pitch it down to about 1.5 m, and then you should be able to pitch it to the ground, you know, give or take a bit, and still have plenty of, you know, plenty of room. It's just, you know, I like the flexibility to be able to pitch high whenever possible, especially when I'm at the back, because like I said, with this pitch I kind of had to do that. All right, I better go and find some water. I hope you found this video, you know, helpful. Thanks for watching.